Today, we're in the great Southwest, stalking trophy elk in the mountains of New Mexico. And we're following the most unbelievable big hunt I've ever seen in the border country of South Texas.
It's time for Outdoor University with Charlie Ingram and Dirt King. Join nationally known outdoorsmen Charlie Ingram and Dirt King as they give you the inside tips on hunting. Whether you're after white-tailed deer, wild turkey, elk, or ducks and geese, Outdoor University can teach you all the fine points that will make you a better hunter.
Hi sports fans, I'm Charlie Ingram and welcome to Old Dirt. Now we're going to be out there in western New Mexico Outfitters and you guessed it, we're going to be hunting those big elk out in New Mexico. You got all the equipment you need there, don't you, Dirt?
Yes, sir. Look what I'm shooting. I got me a 209 Encore rifle. And I guess you can hunt with this. I've never seen one.
That's my
like
pro ears, boy. That's all I need. Hey, how far can you shoot one with that?
350.
That's better than a slingshot. Hey, we look forward right here. You're going to enjoy it. Me and Dirt's going to have a big time hunting these elk out here with West New Mexico Outfitters. And my daughter Anna are actually going to be hunting. I'm going to go along and carry the pro ears and carry me an axe in case she misses. That'll work.
That will work, buddy. Stay tuned because we're dead serious about this elk hunting in New Mexico, and it's going to be a lot of fun with me and Anna.
But old Dirt wasn't laughing for long. This is some rough country out here along the Continental Divide in western New Mexico. And if you're going to hunt these mountains, you're going to do some walking.
It's going to be probably 5 to 7 mile circle we're going to make this morning. Hopefully we only have to go a couple hundred yards and kill one.
Well, maybe not. The chase is good. The chase is good.
This is beautiful country here. We're in pinyon juniper country. We're in mesa type of country. It's dry. There's several good water holes on this ranch that we might use this evening. The bulls have been coming to it. They haven't had any kind of water at all in several weeks. So the bulls are using it, but right now it looks like they're just starting to break away from the cows. So we're in post-rut.
They're on private land at 8,000 feet of elevation. The rocks are sharp, the air is thin, and the trails are even steeper than they look. The guides say don't try this unless you're in reasonably good shape and you've done some training before you left home.
We're going to be looking for now.
These bulls and cows that are out here, if we get up here early enough this morning, they're still going to be feeding on this hillside. They come up from the plain.
Wait a minute. This is a hill. Oh, ain't crazy. This is a hill.
This is a little tiny hill.
Yeah.
That's why we always tell everybody, just like you were, you got in shape before you came.
Yeah.
Because you sometimes have to run up a mountain.
Well, I'm glad to know this is just a hill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I knew I was confused. I just didn't know how bad. Whew. I thought I was going to crawl on my belly like a reptile.
If we beat them up here, we got a real good opportunity to close the distance on them very quickly. But right now, if we go up into that black timber, all we're going to do is booger them. Never chase them in a bed area. Ever. Right.
There is game all over these mountains. The elk are close enough to hear, but too far for a shot. While Dirt is up on the mountainside, Charlie and 17-year-old Anna are just starting out, walking past some big tracks just a short way from camp. The strategy is the same all around. Find some elk way off in the distance, then try to walk closer without them hearing or seeing or smelling.
I hear him right here. He's right here. He's about 600 yards. It's just kind of a grunt. But he's right across this bottom, right at the base of that mountain wall over there.
It's a tough hike to some wary prey, though, and we'll see how close they get right after this. We're tracking elk in the New Mexico mountains with Dirt King and Charlie and Anna Ingram. Right now, they're in day one of a 4-day hunt and still trying for that first shot. They have plenty of chances. This is one of the best places in the country to see lots of elk, but they're holding out for a trophy. And around here, the big one could be anywhere.
Yeah, straight through where my fingers are. Yeah. And those trees just barely see what that is. That might be that son that we can't find.
Here's one they didn't shoot, a big buck the guides call Pinocchio. That deformed antler on the left side makes a dangerous weapon when he's fighting other bulls during the rut. And one of the guides says he's actually seen Pinocchio use that antler like a spear.
You know Pinocchio's probably killed 10 or 12 other bulls this year. I mean, there's no way. There's no bull that can fight him unless he's got 50, 52-inch length, because he's going to get stabbed. There's no way that another bull can defend itself against that particular mutant.
Well, maybe my old buddy Charlie and Anna will see that one today.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Right now, though, the bulls have to worry about our hunters a lot more than Pinocchio. An old friend showed up in camp last night.
You know, you never know who you're going to run into in elk camp. I mean, you run into the strangest people. This is Billy Parker. Billy is a famous NASCAR driver. Now, Billy, you get a lot of charge out of driving around and around and turning left, I'm sure, right?
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
What about when you hear one of these big elk scream? Which one gives you the biggest charge?
I'll tell you, that's a toss-up there. I'm telling you, especially out here in New Mexico, where you got a lot of ground and the wind just carries those bugles. It sends shivers down your back. I have to say, elk hunting might be the most exciting thing I've ever done.
This is an 18,000-acre private ranch, so there's plenty of room for all the hunters, but they all have big bulls on their minds. And around here, they have as good a chance as they would anywhere in North America. This is a primitive weapons area, bow and muzzle loader only, and that gives the elk a better chance at growing up to trophy size.
We're looking for old Smoky Ghost Mossy Horn. We can't find him.
Where's he at?
We don't know where he's at. You see the mountains?
Uh-huh.
And you see this that you can't see that's...
Looks just like that.
Uh-huh. Well, that's where he's at, somewhere over there.
You think that's where he is?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go after him, Billy?
We're going after him.
But no matter how good you are, or how good your guide is, or how you go about your hunt, sometimes you can do everything just right and still nothing happens.
It was a rack. We were right in the middle of it.
Yeah, we were. Sure were. Man, that was good. That was a good
couldn't
hunt.
find one big enough to kill.
Well, we chased them since before daylight. And as you can see, now it's dark. We've had about 5 bugle this afternoon, but nobody really interested. And the ones this morning were all too small. We've got to do something about fixing our luck today, so we're going to head in and get a good night's sleep and try one more day.
It's a long, tough hunt, but nobody gives up. The elk are here. It's just a question of being patient and looking for just the right one. So they walk and they search and they sit a while and walk some more, almost to the end of their last day in the field.
One thing the bulls have been doing, there's several of them have been coming in silent.
Yeah.
So if we start a routine, be real cognizant that they'll happen to come in without saying a word.
Sneaky people. 5 o'clock. 4th day. Something's got to happen. We need a little magic.
They need some magic, and just maybe, if they're in the right place at the right time, they can make their own. A long, hard hunt ends with a split-second decision right after this. It's the last afternoon of a 4-day hunt, and time is running out. But everyone can tell something is about to happen.
Down that rim, it just bugled you and bugled. It's getting so late. I mean, what we better do is challenge him. If we don't, I'm afraid we need to go the water all the way thing.
One or the other, let's try the challenge.
They're close enough to hear each other shoot. Billy has the first opportunity.
Oh, good shot.
Reload.
Reload.
Be calm and reload.
He's got decent mass. He's got them bases. Got his hip bases. That's a good bull. I'm happy with that. That's a nice first bull.
Dirt has one spotted. Last day, last chance, and the chase is on.
Do you want to take a look?
Looks like her when she gets his he goes up the face and probably go and down to the
He said that bull came right here with a cow. Right here. Is that him?
the other bull came running across this flat straight to us. She always been on top of that bench right there. He came running with the cow. He was trying to breed her. She was wanting to come this way. He was trying to breed her so hard she just ran all the way down there.
And finally, 4 days in the field come down to a few seconds of total concentration. The hunt is over. 2 out of 3 hunters got a shot. Both of the 2 made it count. And the next question is how to get these elk off the mountain and home.
Nope, he ain't no 300.
I'll tell you what, though, he's pretty.
He's dead, is what he is.
That's why I'm saying he's pretty.
I'm getting kind of old, but if had that been a 380, 390, you'd have seen me do cartwheels back there.
And I'd have probably matched you.
I had it always remember to keep it turned down because he was in our face.
Yes. I've had a lot of people in my time that will carry their gun around with 7 power.
Right.
Miss opportunity after opportunity. I was really impressed with that Encore.
Well, I was just getting ready to holler pull on this one.
No, that's that thing did a number on him, and I love that scope you have. You have it set for a whole bunch of different yardages automatically. Well, you jerked him sideways, I can guarantee you.
So
that.
he made it 35 yards and buried up.
Yeah. Now he's a beautiful bull.
Well, now the work begins.
Yes, sir. This is what I earn my nickels on.
This is why you eat breakfast before you come out here, because this is going to be a chore. And now that he's up under this tree, folks, they really take care of you. It's as good a place as I've ever been elk hunting, and this is not my first one, I can tell you that. They'll do about anything they can do to accommodate you.
Running up and down the New Mexico mountains is hard enough, but conditions on this hunt just might be worse. We're in South Texas, bow hunting for wild pigs with Dirt King and guide Dennis Sissel just a few miles from the Mexican border. And it is just miserably hot here, well over 100 degrees with a wind that feels like a hairdryer right in your face. Nearly every bush and plant out here has some kind of thorns or stickers on it, and that is not all you have to be careful about.
Hey, Dirt, you might want to go get your snake traps. I mean, it ain't safe out here with these snakes. Yeah, get them out. I'm going to stay on blood here and see what I can find. And you just get your snake traps. All right.
So what we're going to do is take that 45 out and shove it 410 in.
The other theory is snake never bites the first man. So one time it's unlike Africa, you're better off being in front. See y'all.
At least they don't have mambas.
Out here somewhere in the middle of all this heat and misery is a little pond. In Texas, they call it a tank. The hogs like to come here and wallow in the mud, but they're mostly active at night, and the plan today is to slip up on them while they're resting.
See this waller right down here? You can see where he's been laying back up. He'll be laid up in this corner over here trying to suck up that cool water. You see where the hog's been walking through here? He looks like a pretty heavy one, as heavy as these tracks are, and you can always tell old hog, his old toes are gonna be rounded off instead of pointed like a deer. This pretty big old boy has been working through here.
The hunt continues, and our guide has a little surprise for the pigs. right after this. We're in South Texas, bow hunting for wild pigs with Dirt King and Dennis Sissel. It's as hot as you'd expect South Texas to be in July, and the hogs are bedded down. You're usually doing well to get within 200 yards of one. But Dennis and Dirt really want to get a pig today, so it's time to bring out the secret advantage.
This is one crazy dude.
This is Chester. Now Chester will raise his head up and look at you too.
It's just crazy enough to work. Take your bow, hide behind Chester the plywood hog, and scoot across the field until you're close enough for a shot.
Once I feel comfortable that they feel I'm a pig also, I can move right in on them then. There they are.
Can you believe that? Dennis, you may be the craziest guy I ever saw. Crazy, but it worked good. You see that? How about that? I'm telling you, buddy.
You see him come out and look at me and stare at me for a long time. I kind of gave him a little head deal. He finally accepted.
I know when you started doing that head, I got so tickled I thought I was going to fall off the thing. That's unbelievable.
Oh, it couldn't have worked any better.
Great deal, man. I've seen some strange goings on, but I've never actually seen anybody sneak up with a wooden Chester. That's good.
Deep. Hey, Joe, here he is. Come here.
Man.
Way to go, Chelsea. Good girl.
That thing's ugly as a mother-in-law. Oh, I'm kidding. Joke.
He got as big as no. That's a big old pig.
We've had a great time down here in Texas. This is Dirt and Charlie. We'll see you on the next show.